Guarantee you it won't be as hot as last year. It better not be anyway. Last year was the hottest we'd ever experienced. We're off to a pretty warm spring, though. This afternoon, temperatures are back into the 80s again. Now, our average high is 80, so we weren't that much above normal today. But since mid-March, we've just spent almost every day in the 80s, even when those average highs were back toward the mid-70s. So it's been a warmer than normal spring so far. 82 is where we are right now. At 8 o'clock tonight, mid-70s. At 10 o'clock tonight, we might be 70 in Austin, but I suspect many areas will already be down into the 60s. Another wonderful night ahead. Warm in the hill country this afternoon, too. Llano's coming in at 84 degrees. 82s up and down Highway 281 there from Burnett County down to Blanco County. In our metro counties right now, everybody looks like 81 or 82. And off to the east, we're also looking at temperatures mainly in the low 80s, 79 in Giddings. Austin, 82 and mostly clear. And the airport, 81 and mostly clear. Only 35, 38% relative humidity, but the dew points have started creeping up now. That's why we saw a little bit of patchy light fog in some locations this morning and some brief low cloudiness. The winds are very light out there. Sunset tonight is at 8:01 around the state. Temperatures in the 80s back to the west, even 90 degrees in El Paso. From Austin eastward, mainly low 80s, 79 down in Corpus Christi. Feels pretty good. We were one of the few places actually today in the state that had clouds. Those brief morning clouds we had, they burned off pretty quickly, and as you can see, skies are clear around most of Texas right now. There's an area of disturbed weather out here in the Rocky Mountains that is going to be slowly developing over the next couple of days. Essentially what's going to happen is this low pressure trough is going to develop right over Texas on Friday. It's not the usual progression of storm systems from west to east that move across the state. And unfortunately for us, when this happens, most of the rain tends to be to the east of us. Our computer model indicates that. Tomorrow, a day very much like today, but Friday, that storm system will begin developing. Friday afternoon, we might begin to see some rain and thunderstorms develop, along and east of Interstate 35, but then the line really gets going as it moves into the coastal plains and heads toward Houston and down into the valley. Maybe even some strong thunderstorms with heavy downpours of rain there, but I'm afraid we're going to miss out on any, heavy rainfall in our area, maybe in our extreme eastern counties. But this front will blow right on through by Friday evening and leave us high and dry this weekend and with some really nice weekend weather. Now, it may be a little bit breezy on Saturday, but otherwise, this coming weekend is going to be just super. Tonight, our overnight low temperatures will again fall into the 50s, and we can't say that a few of those low-lying spots in rural locations might not dip into the 40s in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, we should be back up into at least the low 80s across our area. So our forecast tonight will stay mostly clear all night long, upper 50s in the city, but again, a little cooler elsewhere. Then in the morning, briefly some low clouds, a little light fog here and there. It'll lift pretty quickly. We'll end up at 84. A south wind will be increasing a little bit tomorrow. We're going to be optimistic and go with the highest computer model percentage on rain Friday and put it at 40%. But again, mainly along and east of Austin, it's entirely possible that you don't get any rain where you are Friday. Then after Friday, we don't see it into next week and even into week 2, taking us into early May. Nothing big showing up in the computer models. So I guess we'll just enjoy that nice weekend, though it will be, again, a bit breezy on Saturday.